Mike Hebden and Preston Wingard's UFC Database Project. The goal was to create a database that tracks the stats from the 5 biggest UFC events. Draw.io was used for UML and ER diagrams, and SQL Server was used for the database. A database is important for UFC statistics because predictive analysis plays a heavy role in sports betting. Weight classes contain fighters. Fighters fight in fights. Stats are tracked per fighter per fight, and fights take place in events. Foreign keys such as weight class ID are used to connect tables between each other, and each ID acts as a primary key for each table. The fighters table has fighters' names, nationality, as well as physical traits such as weight and height. The weight class table has weight class name, upper and lower weight limits. The fights table has the event, participants, winner, along with win method, also time and round finished. The events table has the event name, date, and location. The stats table has fight and fighter along with significant strikes, takedowns, submission attempts, and control time. Example queries include fighters by weight class, fights from a specific event, fighters ranked by striking accuracy, and most common win methods.
This is our database, and I will be running some queries on here to show off its capabilities. This first query lists all the weight classes and fighters that are inside of all of them. Here you have the weight class names, you have the fighter IDs, the fighter's first and last names, along with the nicknames with the capability of having null because some fighters do not have nicknames. Here you have the fights from specific events with the use of joins to combine multiple tables. Right here we can see from UFC 194 we track 2 fights between Jose Aldo and Conor McGregor along with Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold, along with the winner, the win method, the round finished, and the time finished. Here we show fighters ranked by their significant strikes to show stat tracking capabilities. Right here, you have total significant strikes along with strikes per fight. Most fighters in this example database only have 1 fight tracked, but here you have a couple that have 2, and you can see the difference between strikes per fight and total significant strike. As more fights were added for each fighter, this would be a more significant stat. Here, we show the most common win methods. You have submission, TKO, KO, decision, and TKO with a doctor stoppage, and each time that this method was used for a win inside this database. And finally, here we use the select on nationality along with a count for total fighters to show the different countries and the fighters representing them, most of which are from the USA because the UFC is a USA-based operation. However, fighters from all over the world, as you can see, come in to fight from places like Brazil, Canada, China, Ireland, Nigeria, Poland, Russia, and the UK. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Let us know if you have any question in the comments, and have a great day.